Everybody is a slave from the slave to the slave master. Everybody is a slave from the slave to the slave master. Everybody is a slave from the slave to the slave master. A king is a slave to his kingdom. The slave is a slave to his master. The master is a slave to his greed and the power. The business is a slave to the customer. The customer is a slave to the need. The teacher is a slave to the learner. The learner is a slave to the thirst for the knowledge. The traveler is a slave to his journey. The dreamer is a slave to his dream and his nightmare. The giver is a slave to the receiver. The receiver is a slave to the want. To the crops and the harvest, the farmer is a slave. The poor is a slave to his poverty. The rich is a slave to his riches. The artist is a slave to his contract. The miner is a slave on the mine. An addict is a slave to his wine. We are slaves of our work. We are slaves of our passion. We are slaves of our desire. We are slaves of our fear. Slave.